Thanks for joining us. Meteorologist Lauren Kreidler here with you. Glad to have you here. We are taking a live look over that Fort Myers Beach live camera. That sun coming up in just about an hour now. It'll be a beautiful day today. We're already seeing those clear skies. We'll have lots of sunshine later on this afternoon, but for now we're waking up to temperatures mostly in the 50s across our area. 53 in Fort Myers right now, 51 in Northport. LaBelle reaching temperatures this hour of 50 degrees. And good morning to you in Golden Gate, 49 degrees there. So 40s and 50s across the board. By this afternoon, though, a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday. So if you got out yesterday and you really enjoyed that weather, more of that today, a little bit warmer, but again, it's very seasonal for this time of year. 79 degrees for today's high in Fort Myers, 77 for Port Charlotte, 79 for Ave Maria, around Lake Okeechobee, topping out around 77 degrees. Staying mostly sunny throughout the day, with those winds out the east around 5 to 10 miles per hour. One thing you will not be seeing on our radar today is rain. We will not be tracking rain today, just like yesterday. We stayed nice and dry. We had those blue skies, not even seeing much cloud cover at all. That dry air is staying overhead and we are not tracking any rain. However, there is one day, as I mentioned earlier, that we will see rain this week, and that would be on Wednesday here. And that's all in association with a cold front that will be pushing its way south, bringing us some rain along with it. Not talking widespread rain, but still some scattered showers and storms. And you see, aside from Wednesday, those are the only days we're expecting to see rain. And looking at our weather headlines, you can see how that front will push its way south. The timing on that still looks to be a Wednesday, so we can expect a little bit of rain on Wednesday. Aside from that, once it pushes to the south, though, we'll see much drier air, much cooler air come behind it yet again. So a nice December cold front for us here in Southwest Florida yet again. But for today, 79 degrees, mostly sunny. Looking at your 7 to 10 day forecast as we start out the work week, we're talking sun and clouds overhead. Temperatures slightly above normal, but only in the low 80s. So going to start out the week on a very nice note. Notice those overnight lows not as cool as we saw last week. Last week we had some quite cool days. We had 30s, 40s in spots, but overall our temperatures in the overnight hours only in the 50s and 60s. Then comes Wednesday where we'll see that front work its way south, bringing us some scattered rain and storms. By Thursday, though, we're talking mostly sunny, temperatures in the upper 60s, and then wrapping up the week on a warm note with temperatures back into the upper 70s. Happy Sunday, Southwest Florida. Meteorologist Lauren Kreidler with you here, and what a gorgeous view over that Marco Island camera. Always looks like a postcard, but especially this morning when we're seeing those blue skies. A nice start to our day with those temperatures slowly getting up there into the 60s. But for now, 67 in Immokalee, 62 in Babcock Ranch. We are all now out of the 50s, 65 in Cape Coral, 64 in Northport, and 66 in Golden Gate. As we go throughout the afternoon, we're going to have a very nice day yet again. If you like yesterday's weather, more of that today, a couple of degrees warmer, but this is quite seasonal for this time of year. Typically, we top out in the upper 70s, and that's exactly where we'll be later on today. 79 for Fort Myers, 77 for Northport, 79 for Ave Maria, around Lake Okeechobee, topping out around 77 degrees. Lots of sunshine for your Sunday, staying mostly sunny with those beautiful blue skies like you saw on that Marco Island live camera. Winds out the east around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Quick look at Wink Live Doppler 3X, 3 times more accurate radar to show you it is not raining, not expecting to track any rain at all today. We have dry air overhead. That is allowing us to stay nice and dry, not only for today, but the start of the week. But there is one day on here where we can expect to see some rain. That's all in association with a cold front that will be working its way towards us here yet again. And that will bring us some scattered rainfall on Wednesday. Notice, though, before Wednesday and after Wednesday, we'll see some drier air filter back into our area. That will allow us to stay nice and dry. So Wednesday's the only day we can see some of that rainfall, and you can see that here. There's that front that will work its way from the southeast towards us here in Southwest Florida. As that eventually works its way towards us, bringing some rain with it, as those cold fronts do, ahead of the front. Then once that pushes its way to the south, look at that timestamp right there, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Pushing to our south by Wednesday evening, and we'll see much drier and even slightly cooler air behind it. So for today, 79 degrees, mostly sunny, 81 for tomorrow, starting out the work week in the low 80s with sun and clouds. Notice those overnight lows, not as cool as we saw last week. We woke up to temperatures in the 30s, the 40s in spots. So overall, those temperatures going to be in the 50s and 60s as you get the kids ready for school this week. Then by Wednesday, that's when we'll be tracking some scattered showers and storms ahead of that cold front. Mostly sunny on Thursday, sun and clouds for the rest of the week with those temperatures in the mid-70s for our highs.